child care, we did all the right things, gave him a long nap, and he still wasn't having any of it. So he's not here. This is Elizabeth. She's 6. That's our daughter. My wife Arlene. I'm Matt. And Arlene's going to start by telling our story.
Hi, good evening everyone. I just wanted to share a little bit about how we started. What brought us to adopting our Elizabeth, and we also adopted our son Andrew. It started about maybe 12 years ago, and Matt and I used to work for the Los Angeles Mission in downtown LA, and I worked with the men and the women in the rehab program there. And they began to share some stories with me about their children being in foster care. And they began to just explaining their frustration and just where their kids were, and they wish there was something better for them. And so I feel like God had put it in my heart, and I shared it with my husband, he happened to be working with a coworker, and that his wife was working for an agency called Serenity. And so we've been with Serenity for the past 13 years. And during those 13 years, we've had 26 children in and out of our home. The intent of fostering wasn't to adopt in the beginning. It was to reunite the children with their parents. To work alongside the mothers, and I got to see firsthand what that was like, and inviting them into our home. And I know that's very rare. I mean, that's not wasn't expected of us. But I just, wanted to go that route. And I was thankful that God had brought these children into our lives. I'm a better person for that. They were all a blessing to us. We were close in adopting 2 other children, besides Elizabeth and Andrew, 3 others. But somehow God just didn't have it work out that way. Yes, we went through the difficult time when they came and picked up the kids, and they were, placed back with their grandparents or their mother. But God had other plans for us, and so I just wanted to share that. Elizabeth, she came into our life. She's 6 years old. Elizabeth, and I'm very honored to have her grandmother, biological grandmother with us, and her brother Richard with us. And she was a miracle baby. And so Elizabeth's mother passed away at birth. We have chosen to share Elizabeth with her family, biological family. It has been one of the best things for our lives, for Elizabeth, and for her brother Richard and her grandmother. And so, with that, I just want to share that it can be done, fostering, adoption, and sharing the families, with Elizabeth, and it's just been really a good fit for us.
So when we were coming, we asked Elizabeth if she wanted to say anything, and she said, well, she said, if I say anything, I'm going to make them all cry. And she said, there's going to be tears of joy. Tears of joy. So she thought about what she wanted to say. Sorry, get used to it. It's a lifetime of embarrassing your kids. Better get used to it. So you don't have to. So anyway, so she, because her story, for her and for Andrew, who's our little boy, it's just been so much joy for us, and really for all the kids. It's been fun. We've had a lot of fun doing it. People have common reactions when we tell our story. Sometimes they say, well, that's so great, and you guys are you must be incredible, and all these things, and they want to make you out to be really more than what you are. our position is really to normalize it because we think that there's more people that can care for kids than really do. And it's not that we're anything special. The other thing they say is, well, I would do it, but I could never let them go. Well, they have a hard time letting them go too. It's a hard part of it, but it's just part of the package. And as Arlene said, we've had 2 great outcomes. We've had 3 outcomes that were not so great, and those were really incredibly difficult experiences for us. But you put it into perspective and recognize that as adults we have support networks and we have resources upon which we can draw. And the kids are the ones that don't have that. And they're the ones that don't have the agency. The adults can say, well, we want kids in our home now, and now we don't want kids going to the birth. We can make those choices as adults. The kids never can. And so to be engaged in this kind of work is really just to engage in suffering and to take on some of the suffering off of the children and take it on themselves. So it's a difficult thing to do, but it's something really that everybody can do. So great to see Michael Daniel and Joseph putting forward practical steps that you can take, because I think that's the way you get started. We never intended to foster all those kids. We just took one sibling here. We just saw how it was going. Even before that, I wasn't even convinced at all myself. I just agreed to go to training. And so Arlene set up through the agency, we went to a training, and at the training, other parents got up, and I saw how, well, okay, I can see how this could work. And the things that I was afraid of aren't necessarily fears that I can have. So you just sort of do one thing, and then the next thing becomes apparent after that. But the important thing is just to take that first step, those first steps moving forward. So it's so great to see those kids recognizing that even at a young age and promoting those steps. Any of those 8 things would be a great way to get started. Certainly needs all around foster care without having to be foster parents yourself. So I guess I was thinking about the 3 things that I would say as people are interested. One is that you need to get prepared for an adventure. You have to have sort of an adventurous spirit because it will be that. You have to be one of those people that just enjoys life and enjoys the twists and turns of life. If you want a stable, quiet, calm existence, then this is not for you. You sort of have to embrace and enjoy the journey. And if you do that, if you have that attitude, then it's really fun. And there will be moments of just really sort of profound joy and change. Second thing is to take advantage of your support network. And so certainly pick a good agency that you can work with and interview multiple agencies that I would recommend. Find one that's going to fit with you because that agency is going to be a support service for you, and also your family, your friends, your church, your community. Just draw upon all the people at work, draw upon all the resources that you can to support you as you support these kids. It's challenging. It's challenging enough to have your own kids needs and all kinds of different interactions. And so the kids, we've been fortunate, their aunts and their uncles and their grandparents and cousins and their friends at church have all really embraced the ones that we've adopted and even the ones that we've fostered. And really enjoyed that. Enjoyed that and enriched life in the process as well. And then the third thing I would say is just take that first step. Even if that first step is just gathering information. There's information here. It doesn't cost you anything to learn. And so you're all here tonight, and so my sense is that that means something in and of itself. So just take that first step. You never, the old proverb is that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the single step, and there's really a lot of truth in that. And the way that God works is that He calls us into faithfulness into what we understand, and then He'll give us the next step after that. So it's a journey, and I would just encourage you just to take that first step. There's certainly plenty of meaning to make a difference, but also you'll find that you'll be enriched, you'll be changed, you'll be better for it. Even as you go through difficult experiences, grow you and change you and mature you. So, any other thoughts?
I think I also want to share that sometimes you have to go into